Well, Cian, I guess that's the kind of night you want, isn't it, in the FA Cup? It's a potential banana skin, and you've got through it in the end with a clean sheet and an away victory.
Yeah, no, we got there in the end. I think first half I think we were pretty comfortable, and then obviously second half I think we played into their hands a little bit. The ball didn't seem to stick up front for us, and we were camped in our own half for long periods, but we dealt with it and we got there in the end.
We were discussing in the commentary not scoring from many set pieces this season right at the start, and lo and behold, bang, you scored from a set piece. How pleased are you with that?
Yeah, no, obviously it's pleasing. Obviously I scored a few last season. I think I've been getting a bit of stick that I haven't scored in this season yet, but it's pleasing to score, but obviously the clean sheet is the most important thing, because I think when we keep clean sheets we go on to win most games.
Uwe Rosler's just come out and said Rob Kelly's been doing some extra stuff with the set pieces and the delivery, and is it nice when it pays off after you put that work in? Yeah,
of course, it's always pleasing to get your rewards from the training ground. I think we've had a lot of success from it last season, and we have been putting a lot of hours into it this year, and it's obviously thankfully starting to pay off now. Hopefully we can chip in with a few more.
You knew it was going to be tricky coming here tonight. There were 4 and a bit thousand here. The atmosphere was really, really intense. How important was managing the game and keeping that crowd quiet, and with a lot of inexperienced players out there being able to do that?
Yeah, I think that was a big thing before the game. We spoke about obviously coming here and trying to silence the crowd as quick as we could. Obviously the early goal done us a big favour, but it'll be a good experience for all the young lads. It's built character for them, that they can take it on in their careers.
And obviously after a few setbacks lately, it's good to get the victory, and that'll set you up, will it? Managers talked a lot about momentum coming out and going into the next set of fixtures with a bit of confidence. Yeah,
no, obviously we're going into the busy Christmas period now, and obviously momentum's a big factor in football, and hopefully we can carry this into the busy fixtures coming up and start pushing up the table.
You knew what the prize for victory would be, the third round, which is equaling the club's best FA Cup run, but also a Premier League team at home and Leicester, and that's a really significant tie, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously former champions of the Premier League, obviously they're a massive team, but we've got to just embrace the tie and be confident going in that we can go and do something.
And just on the FA Cup, is it strange to go from being favourites tonight and perhaps the public wanting the underdog to win in Hereford to going into it and being massive underdogs and maybe having the public on your side?
That's the magic of the FA Cup, and obviously we were big favourites tonight, and obviously we're going into the next game massive underdogs, but that's, like I said, that's the magic of the FA Cup, and we'll embrace the tie and hopefully we can get something from it.
Do you have to keep it out of your mind because you've got league business to do beforehand?
Yeah, no, that's a long way away now. Obviously Peterborough on Sunday now, that's our main focus, and obviously the league campaign is our main focus, and we'll think about that when it's time.
You mentioned Peterborough. Is that the next thing to check off, to get 3 points in the league and get yourself back to winning ways in League One?
Yeah, obviously the league's our bread and butter, so we're obviously got to put all our focus now into Sunday and go there and get 3 points at our place and hopefully kick on.
And 2 more goals Sunday would be welcome.
Yeah, it'd be lovely, but a clean sheet is more. I'd be more happy.
And just lastly, you mentioned a clean sheet there. Obviously defensively, there's been 1 or 2 soft goals, sloppy goals, whatever you want to call them, conceded. Can that be the start of something tonight, the way you defended against a team who were trying to put you under a lot of pressure?
Yeah, hopefully. Like, if we look back at the goals we have conceded this year, like this, it's not been as a team. It's kind of individual errors, like which we got away with last year, which we had that look on our side. But obviously we're working hard in the training and to put things right. And obviously you've seen there tonight we're getting better.
Thank you.
2 goals, Cian. That must give you confidence going into the next game that you're back in the goals.
Yeah, it's pleasing, but obviously, like I said before, clean sheets is my priority. Like, it's always nice to chip in with a few goals, but like I said, clean sheets I'm more happy with that than anything.
Have you felt a bit of pressure to get off the score sheet though?
No.
Given last season?
No, I'm not. I'm a centre half, and my job's clean sheets. I'm not paid to score goals. They're the front boys, so obviously it's nice to chip in with them, but clean sheets is what I look at.
And given Leicester, that's the club you started your youth career at, isn't it? So.
I was there for, I think it was 5 years or so. I was obviously done a couple of loans. There's obviously still a few old faces that are there. We're good to see them, but obviously they've gone a long way since I've been there last.
Yeah, and obviously looking forward to testing yourself against Jamie Vardy.
Yeah, whoever plays, like, they're all Premier League players, so obviously it'd be good to test yourselves against the best players in the country.
Just a word on the fans today as well. I think 140 of them travelled all the way up today. They didn't stop singing a portion of them. Did that help you today? Yeah, no, obviously they had a big crowd, they had a good following, but obviously credit to our fans for making the journey. It was a great gesture from our chairman to obviously pay for the travel and the ticket, which was lovely, but credit to them for making the journey down, which we all appreciate it.